My name is Michael Simons, and I'm a professional realtor here in Playa, Hermosa, Guanacaste, Costa Rica, known as the Papagayo. I've been a full-time permanent resident since 2003, and I'm licensed with Costa Rica Guanacaste Association of Realtors. Nobody works harder for their clients than I do, and nobody sells more real estate than I do. I've helped thousands of people purchase an investment property or relocate to our little paradise. I will answer all your emails, I will answer all your questions, and I will be there for you, not just to sell you your property, but after. And most important, I'll become your friend. Hope you join us. I've lived here since 2003. I have to tell you, I have never felt safer anywhere in my life. Really, seriously, there's almost no crime whatsoever at the beach. In the entire time that I've lived here, I've never had my house broken into. I've never had anything stolen from me. More important, I've never ever felt threatened. Literally, women can walk down the streets of Coco at night in the dark, and it's very, very, very safe. You can walk the beaches alone here, and it's very safe. I tell people, though, obviously, use some common sense, right? If you're walking down the street and you look down an alley and there's two drunk guys breaking bottles in the alley, well, just don't go down the alley. Use a little common sense. But as far as crime, compared to North American cities, we have almost no crime whatsoever. But you do need to understand there is an entity of poverty here. There are some people that just don't have that much money. And your cell phone or your computer is more money than they might make in months. So you have to keep an eye on your personal possessions, especially when you go out in public. So there is an entity of what they call petty theft. I don't like the word petty theft because when someone steals my laptop, that's not petty, it's $1,000. But the reality is, in comparison to crime, there's very little crime here in Costa Rica. The sad thing is when a tourist comes on vacation, they usually do things stupid. They go to the beach, they leave their bag on the beach, they go swimming, and somebody takes their bag. Then they go home on the internet and talk about how, oh my God, Costa Rica has so much crime, where they forget to tell you that they made a mistake and they did something that they would never do in California or a Florida beach, but they did it here in Costa Rica. But here's the problem. That's all people read. When they go on the internet, all they see and all they read is about the few crimes that have happened in Costa Rica. The thousands of people that live here that have never had a crime aren't writing blogs about how they never got robbed. So all you read about is a couple of people that did have an issue with crime. More times than not, I can tell you, your stuff is returned to you. I'll give you a perfect example. Just the other day, I was having breakfast with a client of mine, and I was telling him how. In 12, 13 years of living here, I've had a phone taken from me twice. 2 times, my phone was stolen. I say stolen because I was the idiot who left it on the bar and left and went home, realized it 20 minutes later, came back, and my phone was gone. At least 20 other times in my life, though, the waiter or waitress chased me down in the parking lot to say, Mike, you forgot your phone. Nobody writes about that. I was telling my client this at breakfast. This is a true story. And then later in the day, we were having lunch. We sat down at this restaurant, we had a beautiful lunch, we had a couple of beers, and he left his $300 glasses on the table. We got in the car and we left. He didn't even realize that he had left his sunglasses. I am not kidding you. The waitress came running down the street after my car to stop us and give him his sunglasses back. This is a true story after I told him how many waiters and waitresses return their stuff in the morning. I'm telling you, there is very little crime in Costa Rica. But again, use common sense. Don't leave piles of cash laying around in your house. Don't walk around with gobs of diamonds and, announcing to everybody, hey, I'm really wealthy, follow me home. Use a little bit of common sense and you'll be fine in Costa Rica. Come on down, baby.